Hello Virgo, Spiritual Barbie here again, once again, to bring you your bi-weekly messages, not messages from your personal readings, current status of your love life reading. So these are bi-weekly messages all about your love life. Doesn't matter if you're single or coupled, these readings are for you. So you guys, thank you guys all so much in advance, and also, for the past, for all your likes and your subscriptions, your support here on the channel. Your shares are so wonderful, so sweet. Thank you guys, all so much. And thank you guys for showing me how much you like the content here. I appreciate you guys really liking what I'm putting out here. I try to just be authentic and not be like fake or anything like that. But then at the same time, just give the reading and stuff. So thank you guys. And anybody who's new here, I encourage you, if you would like to, and you've been thinking about doing that already, let me not sway your mind or anything like that. I never want to. But you guys, if you've been thinking about doing that, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And don't worry about ringing the bell. I upload quite frequently, so you might be kind of annoyed, irritated. You might get too many notifications on your iPhone or your Galaxy or whatever you use. So just, you can personalize the bell, or you can just not ring the bell. And just check your subscription feed whenever you want. And then come check out the readings. I do bi-weekly, weeklies. And I also do collective messages in the community tab. I do monthly readings, messages from your person readings, you name it. I also do full moon readings, which I'm getting ready to do, okay, for the Libra full moon, you guys. So yes, feel free to come on over to Barbie's World. Okay, you guys, so with all that being said, anything else you want to know about me, about my website, whatever else, you can find that in the description bar down below. To connect with me further, I do offer private services. Just go on over to the website. This is the YouTube channel. Just go to the website. That's a different place. That is where everything is going down. Okay, so Virgo, let's have a look at your love life. What's the current status of your love life? Ooh. You got a soulmate twin flame coming in. Oh my God. Soulmate twin flame coming in. Yes. You got a new beginning. You receive communication from your soulmate twin flame. Oh my goodness. You receive communication from your soulmate twin flame. Oh my gosh, this person wants to see. This person has been going through chaos, and they realized that it was these people that was chaotic, that was keeping them away from you, and they were making this person feel like they wasn't good enough for you. Oh my gosh. This person, they feel like they're meant to be with you, okay? And you know that you are meant to be with them, and you've healed any blockage you've had around karmics. You've had karmics too that were draining on your energy. These were fake ass MFers. These were sex addicts, stuff like that. Lack-minded folks, all that stuff. You've cut ties with these folks. These are also people who they've acquired STIs. So some of these people have STDs and stuff like that. You've cut ties from these folks, and you recognize what made it so you connected with these people. Holy cow. And so because of that, Virgo, you guys are bringing in your twin flame, bringing in your soulmate twin flame. Yes, communication, reconciliation. I'm seeing that all on the board right now. Passion, new reborn passion for this person and for life, and optimism. Oh my gosh, magic as well. Your guardian angel is also being with you. You guys have healed your inner child. Virgo, I'm seeing the little Virgo right here. You guys dealt with some addictions, some abusers, some people who were addicted to stuff, and they wounded your inner child, and you healed your inner child. Let's go, Virgo. Come on now. That's amazing. That's so, no, come on. No, they don't know. Don't think they know about us. Say they know. Don't think they know. Don't think they know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Okay, they don't know. So you cut ties with bad habits, bad folks. You've also connected to your guardian angel, and you guys got your confidence back. You don't need nobody to validate you. Come on now. That's why your twin flame. Yes. That's why your twin flame is here, because you don't need nobody to validate you. Oh my gosh. You cut ties with some karmics. I feel like something devastating happened to a karmic that devastates you all the time, because they were overburdening you. They were the stress in your life. They were blocking you from partnering up with folks that genuinely had passion with you, because this person was a drug addict and a sex addict and raging narcissist, and they didn't want anybody to leave their grips of hell. They were psychotic, and you guys pushed back against this person, and there was a paradigm shift that took place ever since. Ever since. Oh my gosh. In the sense that truths have been coming out that have been dumped, completely baffled, gobstocking, awestrucking. You are gobstocked, you know, and all that stuff going on. And so your heart is open. You are healed, hon. You are so healed. You are in the space of love. Nobody can tell you nothing about love right now. Fuck them. They don't know. That's why you're not giving advice, but niggas trying to give it to you and you didn't ask. Because you know. Because that's why. So you were working on yourself, and you were also, if you were dealing with a twin flame and you're reconciling with them, they were working on themselves. They had to get confident in themselves. This person, they were dealing with a lack of confidence. They were also dealing with a bad father. They healed this. If they had a bad father, they quickly assumed the role of father for themselves very early on in their life, because there was hardly any blockages in this, and this person crossing anybody's boundaries and stuff like that. In fact, they probably had a bad father that crossed people's boundaries. And so they didn't cross people's boundaries, but sometimes they would let people cross into their boundaries. And that's why this person, they didn't fully get gotten up in bad situations, but they did get gotten up in bad situations that caused them unrest, but not fully, not as much as other people did. They didn't get anything going on, you know, in their brain or something like that. Whoever this bad father was, he might have brain things going on. You're a bad father, your person's bad father. You know, he has a brain tumor or something because he violated your brain and stuff. So you might have some shit going on with the law or something like that, some crazy record you can't let go of or something like that. And that's the only thing you have, but you're not going to get no brain shit because he violated your space. He crossed your mental peace. He created that framework and he fucked up your foundation that you meant those people, that you connected to that low vibrational shit. It's because of him. That's why that nigga got that shit right after. Fuck that nigga. It's crazy. Fuck him. He's a stupid ass motherfucker. He's crazy. Psycho MF. Their person's been working on themselves. And they got an offer. Spirit gives you the physical offer. You work, the plant grows, and then the plant grows a fruit, and then the fruit yields the seed. And then the seed comes. That's how long it takes. It takes time. You're dealing with the suit of pentacles. It's going to take time. So you and your person were working on yourselves, and it took time. Oh my gosh. And you guys walked away from bad habits of not being a Virgo and not grounding down and understanding that you guys are the grandfathers and grandmothers of time. So settle down. You guys are the kings and queens of time. Settle down. Titus. Relax. Okay? It's coming. You sound like that crazy Gemini that you was linking up with too close and too close for comfort and stuff. Y'all was both working on yourselves, okay? Because y'all was dealing with toxicity. You guys needed to make decisions for yourselves, and you needed to come away from narcissists. That's it. You just had people dumping all over you. You couldn't see you were fire, and that you had an amazing love connection. You didn't need anybody to validate you. That's it. And then that's why that person ended up going through something where they were dealing with juggling and all that stuff, and because they were experiencing wish fulfillment and bliss, but they were also trying to bring you wish fulfillment and bliss, but they were trapped outside of their own heart. But this person quickly realized, and that's why they didn't get thwarted down too much, okay? You guys were working on yourselves, okay? And you guys came away from abuse, people who abandoned you and hurt you and shut you out. Oh, you grew out of that. You guys got some harsh shit in your life, and you learned a lesson kind of hard, but you grew out of it, and you cut ties with these people because they hurt you first. And it's sad, and when you're not connected with, and that's how they get you, when you're not connected with the pain when it's first happening, then you create a foundation, you build an entire building up on a pain-filled foundation that has not been dealt with. So when that pain erupts in the form of you wanting to have something that you should have, but because you're trapped in something false, because you had a wounded inner child and you built something up on a wounded, you built something up on a faulty seed, it's not even a foundation, it's a faulty seed. It's a faulty seed. It's not a foundation. Because you did that, you connected with folks, and then you grew, and it took time. And so as time went on, it just kept on growing and being more and more faulty and inauthentic. And then so when you met your person, you were trapped in in a bubble of inauthenticity. That by the time you guys wanted to connect, you were so fake. You couldn't even see that you guys were the same person. So that's what it was, but you weren't dealing with the pain of somebody asking you to come away from being who you are and cut away from nature and abundance and earth and your divine right, like saying, like something as easy as money doesn't grow on trees. Money does grow on trees. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Money's printed on paper. Money does grow on trees. That's an idiot. That's a heroin addict mom or dad that, you know, she's got 600, but she's going to spend that on heroin or however much it costs. I don't know how much it costs. You know, so she's going to tell her kids that money doesn't grow on trees and scar them down so they can't get a Barbie doll or a fucking train set or something like that. It's a psycho bitch. You guys were dealing with people who they were psychos. They were drug addicts and hiding it and pretending and shaming. And if they didn't shame everybody, they wouldn't be dealing with the diagnosis. They just shamed everybody while they were doing drugs and hiding it. So everybody felt ashamed and went off course. So then they got taught a very serious lesson. So you cut ties with these folks because you had a greater commitment. You made an investment into something, and dealing with these folks was almost stealing away. And you knew this spiritually. This happened a while back, a minute ago. You knew this spiritually that these folks was going to take away something else of yours and fuck these niggas. So you deaded these dudes. You set them up crazy. Whatever you did what you had to do, and you did the right fucking thing. I don't care what anybody says. Not martyring yourself behind these losers. Signed a former martyr. Anybody who's your friend is not going to expect you to martyr. Even as a martyr, I never wanted anybody to martyr themselves. And that's how you know that you're just dealing with some abusive drug addict that's on heroin. Some stupid dirty slut. She's a prostitute. She got HIV, AIDS, and all that stuff going on. She got the rash. She just pretended that she didn't get the rash. I didn't get no symptoms. That's why they never report symptoms. They all get they get crazy symptoms. It's so obvious that they have it. They get all those symptoms. They just deny it. And then so, you know, it's so hard to tell when people have it. So it just makes it even harder and harder and harder to find a cure because they're such liars. That's why if there's no cure, it's because the people who have it are the biggest liars ever. So just let them have it. Let them have it. Faulty, faulty, faulty. So, you know, you know, what's the challenge right now? Oof. Okay. You're focused on yourself. The focus is on you. You know, and it's also on another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman that she's jealous of you. The only reason why it's not on you and it's on her is because she's jealous of you. She wants what you have, and that's it. And she's stupid. She's annoying. Okay? The focus is on you because you're ascending and growing and realizing how beautiful you are. And how wonderful it is to take action on your arrows of love that was thwarted before. You were dealing with abusers and addicts. They thwart your arrows of love and energy. They thwart it. That's just what they do. When people use drugs, they thwart arrows. They stop. When a drug addict enters a space and takes over, they thwart down. They thwart stuff down. That's just what they do. It doesn't matter what strain they're using or if it's prescription or if it's, you know, how many milligrams and all that stuff. Like they need something that is killing them to survive. Let that digest. They need something that is killing them to survive. So they thwart down the energy in the room. Okay? Everybody was feeling fine, and all of a sudden they feel so weird, and that person is such a liar. And then everybody just does what everybody does. But everybody leaves scathed, scarred, and thwarted. Everybody leaves thwarted, bro. That's why when you look at them, that's why when people do drugs and you look at them, they look crazy because they're doing crazy ass shit. That's why crazy shit happens to them in the end. Because when they were doing that, they were hurting so many folks. They weren't just high. They were hurting so many people. This energy came in and ruined your life and ruined your family. And now you can finally take care of yourself and love on yourself. Spirit is giving you a new beginning, granting you so much abundance, granting you truth, granting you arrows of love, granting you a whole new reality and a fresh new perspective at the same damn motherfucking time. Let's go, Virgo. And far away from these drug addicts that's trying to tell you how to think, and they're trying to tell you about your reality and make you feel bad about your genuine reality because that's genuine, and every time they feel genuine they want to go shoot up. They're afraid to feel real. They should fucking drop dead. They should die. They don't want to feel real because they should die. They're just too scared to die. They're too scared to do it. And then they're shaming everybody else, and you know, everybody's, oh, let them live. No, oh, everybody, it's those drug addicts. They warp up the world. They warp up everything. And then so when things are happening, like that girl, she got ran over by a car because she's a piece of shit. It made perfect sense, but because she's a liar and a drug addict, she also uses substances. She's gonna make it seem like, oh no, you know what I mean? Oh no. And make everybody feel bad. You guys are just gonna nurture yourself and embrace yourself fully and feel your feelings, because that's how you really fucking feel. You guys are getting abundance as well. You guys are receiving major abundance. The universe is blessing you financially, love-wise, people-wise, lifestyle-wise. Everything is being upgraded and given abundance to, because you deserve it. Because, you know, you were just stored down by drug addicts that thought that they could push you down, suppress you down, and then they're gonna stand up on top of you, feel big. They're just high. And these people take over organizations, and that's when it becomes not funny, when they start leading major corporations and start running for president and all that stuff. And then the entire country gets thwarted down because their president, their oligarch, is a fucking drug addict. And he is a fucking drug. He's rabid and he's hooked on drugs. And that entire country is thwarted down. That's what it's not. It's the drugs that thwart down the country. Jesus. Druggies. And they can't admit it. It's so annoying. It's like, yo, just admit it. And that's why potheads will always win, because we don't go nowhere without our vape pens, and we always got a gram. No, we don't got a gram. We always got, you know what I'm saying? We always got a dub or something like that. We always got a J rolled up, not too far. But that's why it's like, but we're just spreading love. It's the Brooklyn way, you know what I mean? And it's all these other people that's using intravenous and pills and snorting and all that. And listen, I'm not here to shame or judge anybody. Live your life to the motherfucking fullest. But these people that do this, they're ashamed of using drugs. That's why marijuana will always win. Because people who use pot, they're not ashamed. End of story. It didn't matter when they hit it. They hit it for 100 years. They hit it for 1,000 years. And we still was never ashamed. We was never ashamed. Okay? And that's why we don't have bad side effects, and we don't drop dead. Willie Nelson, I hope he's still alive. I'm trying to use him as an example because he's still trucking. Come on now, that's our king. But that's why. But it grows from the ground. And cocaine, nothing happens. Cocaine is fine. I mean, listen. And that's why I'm not here to talk about drugs, okay? I'm not here to talk about drugs. I'm not even doing any of that. And that's not funny. Don't do drugs. And whatever they're saying in the government, whatever the CDC says, do that, okay? Whatever the CDC says, do that. All right? I'm not responsible, and I don't want any smoke. I'm done with it. I have a backbone, and I just thought for myself all through my life, and that was it. That's the only reason why I didn't get gotten up. I just thought when it came to my body and consuming things, I just thought for myself. Sorry. And that's just what that was. So you guys are regaining you guys are experiencing great comfort, and your person is making you feel so secure. If you don't have a person in your life, your lifestyle and what you really want to have, but for most of you guys, you have a person that, this person, they're so into you, you're so attractive, you're so beautiful, you got so much going on, you're so alluring, you're so amazing, you're so special. You are so special, the star. Oh my gosh. You are so special and life-changing. You change lives, okay? You are earth-shattering in a good way. You are so special. And that's the reason why, you know, you're going to be like chilling out and not worry so much about, you're just not going to be in your worries. You're going to be enjoying your comfort zone in love, which is being happy about a Queen of Swords. So some of you guys, you're dating a Queen of Swords, you know, and if you're not dating a Queen of Swords, you're happy about cutting someone out of your life, something out of your life, but it feels like you're dating a Queen of Swords, a Libra, and also you're happy about a legal situation going in your favor. Come on now, let's go. Virgo won. Virgo went for the gold. We're going for the gold. And Virgo took the gold. Come on now, Virgo. They took the gold. I didn't even know the championships was on tonight. I didn't even know. No, but Virgo, seriously. And you guys are fire. You guys are also connecting with especially if you're connecting with a fire sign woman, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman as well. You know, she is amazing. You know, this person is amazing. Okay. All right. So I'm seeing here that you're going to be dealing with a loving person, man or woman, depending on your gender. And this person, they have a lot of passion for you, but it's just the beginning of it. And it's divinely guided. They can't explain it either. They just feel a lot of passion for you. And they want a family with you. When they think of you, they think of family in mind. Listen to me. They're not a drug addict, okay? Don't ask your jealous, druggy friends that they never support you. They're never there for you when sad things happen because they're just too busy somewhere else partying, doing drugs. You know, sit down with somebody else that's always there for you all the time, and that person will tell you that yes, this person here, they're serious about you, okay? They have courage. They're going to fight for you. They're not going to have to fight. You know, I'm hearing don't make them have to fight, but this person will fight for you. They will try anybody or anything that is just going to come up and try to take the upper ground for whatever reason or the other is about to find out that they're no match for whoever this person is. Somebody wants to come in and bring love into your life. Somebody's coming in and they're bringing love into your life, and they got a lot of passion for you. Okay? They are fully mature. Their heart has been guiding them to do this. This is the most mature thing they've ever done. They've been concealing their true thoughts and their feelings from you. Yes, they have. They have been concealing this. And they've also been trapped in envy, fear, people abusing them. And that's why they concealed their truth. That's why they didn't open up to you about this, because they were being abused by abusers. And people who were jealous of them were making them feel like they weren't good enough for you. And this person just finally grew up, realized that they were abusers, sick. This is all happening over these next 2 weeks, over these 2 weeks here. Realized that they were abusers and sick, realized that because they were abusers, they were also jealous people, and they were trapped in envy. And so this person just followed their heart, got away from them, freed themselves from being mentally trapped, and they're coming towards you now. That's what I'm seeing for, I feel like that lady on the Titanic. Oh my God, my ruby necklace. Oh my God, I was gonna go. I'm Shandy and stars in the salon. I feel like some lady of leisure. It's like, you guys deserve this. That's what you guys wanted with your life. You never wanted that stress. It was just a heroin addict. That's why it looks like that, because there's just druggies in there. They can't see nothing clear. They don't see any. That's why they have bad ideas and bad taste and all that stuff, because they don't really and if you talk bad about their design, like nobody else around them talks bad about their designs, because those are all their bookies and drug dealers and stuff like that. So they're not going to say anything honest about what's really going on. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, honestly, that's not that cool. That's honestly not that. I don't even think that's that nice, because they're afraid that this nigga's going to kill them, or that they're never going to be able to get their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get their stuff. So what do the romance angels have to say about your love life? Give your relationship a chance. You're in a relationship, give it a chance. Work on your partnerships, okay? Work on your partnership in your relationship, and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, okay? Pay attention to the red flags. Sometimes, I remember I used to get around girls that they were just crazy. They would be talking about a guy who I didn't know how much he didn't care about them, but I felt like he didn't care about them. But I felt like, when I was younger, I didn't really know I was psychic. Sometimes people would lie, sometimes they wouldn't. So I didn't really know, but I just trusted myself, and so, I didn't care. I just didn't care. If you're gonna say I'm crazy, fine. I don't mind. I spent most of my life feeling alone and crazy because I was around a ton of liars who were drug addicts, and I would call them out on using drugs, and I would see visions of them using drugs and see them doing stuff, and they would deny it. And so I just felt like I was crazy, but I can't. This is the mind that God gave me. So I just lived alone, and I was fine with being that crazy person that no one hung out with, because I knew what they were doing behind the scenes. So of course they didn't want to hang out with me. I knew that they were shooting up behind the school. I didn't need to be there to know it. So they never liked me. Of course not. So I was always alone, and I don't care. And so that's what it is, That's so. It's just like, but those girls, those people, those are the ones that, when you talk about love and relationships, it's never going right in their relationships, and it's because they are not truly with that man or that woman, that person. But it's mainly women that do this. That man is not really into them. That man has told them that they're not into them. They're just trying to carry on in this fake reality. And they're trying to drag you into it. They're trying to pull you into it so that they can make it real. That's what they're trying to do. They're insane. That man has rejected them and told them that they don't want them, but they're telling you a different story and going along with you and telling you all this stuff so that it feels real for them, and so that they feel like they're not, being abandoned by somebody who never was there for them. And the way that they make you feel is like it'll never come in, because those are the people that it never comes in for them. You notice that? It never comes in for them. It never works out for them. No matter how old you are, no matter how long you've known them, it never works out. It never comes in. And it's because, these people here, they're dealing with something else. They're the ones that are actually insane, hiding stuff. And that's why I said that they would always deny stuff, because they were the ones actually doing stuff, hiding stuff, living two lives. And then they're so fake and weird, and they lie. And so their love life is all weird. And then if that's all you're around, or if that's your closest friend, then you might be too scared to go out and find love, because you think that, that's what it is. Or you think that, somebody's going to do that to you, or, that's what situations are. And it was that type of person that kind of enmeshed with you, right? And then made you feel like love wasn't real, when in reality, love is real. You just got enmeshed with a psycho narcissist. And they pick certain people as targets on purpose, okay? And that's why you kept on connecting with these types of people, okay? Because they target you as a type of person. They target you, okay? Virgo, you're very nurturing, beautiful. You got a beautiful body. You've got great ideas. You got lots of money. You've got a loving man in your life. You have a water sign man in your life that loves you. It's very obvious when somebody has somebody in their life that loves them. Like a man, especially to those crazy women, they're that way because they've never had a man who loves them. So they can tell when a woman has a man who loves them unconditionally in their life, and they will target those women and try to get in their life, pretend to be their friends, try to date people in their life, try to ruin their lives as, because it's not working. They're just insane, and they will just latch onto you because you're pure, and because you have a beautiful comfort zone, because you have a happy family. They're very deceptive. And you guys are going to be healing, being around a healer of ages. You guys are going to be healing from these people. They were just deceptive. They always just wanted to thwart down your life. And that's why their life and what's going on with them is so sad, because they were only in your reality. And they were in everybody's reality. This is an addict. They were in everybody's reality, just trying to take stuff from them and jealous of them because of what they have, and not watering their own life that they were given, and jealous of everybody else's life. Everybody else was given a life too. So that's why it's so cruel, because they're so cruel. What they want to take away from you just because you worked on the seed that God gave you it's unbelievable. It's like, what? If you knew what they were thinking and what they wanted for you and what they were taking action to do in someone's life that was just like you, or in your life even, you would completely understand why that's going on. They're just liars. And that's why it's just devastating, because eventually the truth comes out, and once you know the truth, you're going to be happy that they died like that with them sores and lesions and stuff. So you guys are seeing your worth, okay, and dealing with a woman who sees her worth, sees your worth, and nurturing you. You're dealing with a woman who, and you guys are loving, okay? You guys are going to be opening up your heart and dealing with a woman who has a very open heart. And so she's giving you loving advice as well, okay? These are great people. You're also around a very loving man, okay? We're going to get to him. And you guys are also going to be spending time with spirit, connecting with God, spirit energy, okay? Feel free to watch these readings more than once. So there's a man, he's holding his heart. He's so loving and sweet. He's coming in over these next 2 weeks, okay? Once again, he shows up again. There is just a lot of jealousy. That you have a love around you. You're so beautiful. You deserve love, Virgo. You're so beautiful. You just had a lot of jealous bitches. They were crazy. You had a good father figure, or a beautiful body. You're a beautiful girl or boy, and so even if you didn't have a good father, you always knew you were beautiful, and so you were shielded from that pain, and so you were healed. It didn't wound you. Even if you didn't have a good father, it didn't wound you the way that this other person was wounded from their father. or from their experiences. And so they that's yes. So you guys are going to enjoy your happy